That one is antique now, isn't it?
Sure is. He's digging in the archives.
Ron Meeks wants to know who am I? Lord have mercy, he's slipping.
Who isn't these days?
He's in another meeting. Okay.
Okay.
All right. See you next time. Okay. All right, we tried. Okay.
Make it louder there.
Stop biting your nails, Patrice.
I love that picture. Did you do the recording?
Yeah.
Because we got to get that picture.
What's up, Herbert?
You need a light? Okay.
Make it louder.
Jay,
back in the wrong one.
Lord have mercy. Let me change to change Rena. Rena and
your earphones on.
Rena and Herb. Okay. Okay. I can't think of anybody else.
It's on record.
Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Where did you find this background for Philadelphia that says Preston Fortune Senior? Or it just came up? Oh, I know why it came up.
In the archives.
I know why it came up. I know why. He's using my laptop. Oh, well, that's a keepsake. We're gonna have to change. We're gonna have to wipe out his name right there. We can keep his phone number there.
I wonder why I created that. What were you doing that I created that as a point of contact? I wonder. I can't read the top.
Last reunion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, for the last reunion.
Right.
Okay.
Hi, Patrice. How are you?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Fine. Just fine.
Hi, Patrice.
Fine.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Herb, are you okay now?
Stay okay. Keep from getting okay.
Okay, let's want to make sure we can hear you.
Who is that stranger you have under you there? His name starts with a P and ends with an L.
I don't know who you're talking about. I ain't no stranger. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're not even gonna go to Richmond. That's out of the question there.
Stay out of Richmond. You stay out of Richmond.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, and the same to you.
We haven't seen you since last year.
I've seen you.
You ain't seen me.
Now you gonna tell me what I haven't seen? Ain't that something?
You ain't seen me. No. I thought you saw me. Yeah. With the state trooper sign on the back of the car. Yeah. That's what it was.
Okay, I guess we can go ahead and get started. Thought we'd have a few more people. Not sure what's going on. Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
A few household items, and then we're gonna go into what I consider one of the highlights of the night. And I'll zip through here pretty quickly. Just a reminder that we're into a new year, and that the Emma Woodson Hill Fund requests, donations requests are still out there. We'll be out there for the next 9 months for this year. Seed money, same thing. And if you care to use a cash option or Zelle. That information is in the chat box. You should be able to see that. So these are just household items. Everybody on the call pretty much knows about our governance body, so I won't dwell on that, except that you know that we do have a new chair lady up in Philadelphia, South Jersey now, that's taking over that particular chapter. And yeah, everybody knows about it because I did talk to Preston about that. Sooner or later, we're gonna get somebody to fulfill that position in New York, perhaps in Brooklyn. We'll have to see how that goes. We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah, we gonna see.
We got a whole lot of family members just in Brooklyn.
You can do it. And let me pray on it some more.
Good, good. We're gonna get a leader up there sooner or later. I have faith in that. Okay. Here's what we got coming up hopefully over the next 30 days. We hope to have a Zoom call for the kids. Dekaya hopes to have that done around Easter time. So those of you who have good little kids and grandchildren and great grandchildren, Preston, maybe they can remind them to get on the call. I think they will enjoy that. Casey Cummings, I heard back from her yesterday that she's going to plan a call, hopefully within the next 30 days, for the millennials. As you can see, you didn't admit her over there. You falling down on the job. I got it. Are you in the call or are you over there playing? Good help is hard to find, I tell you. Hold on 1 second. Let me write her. Let me make a note that she's here. There she is.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, cousin.
Hi, cousin.
We had missed you.
Yes, yes. The finishing family movie night.
Thanks for joining in with us. I just gotten started. As I said, we hope to have a millennials call within the next 30 days. Casey Cummins is working on that. The next item that's coming up within the next 30 days is, give me 1 second. Where's my technical advisor? Technical advisor. Oh, have mercy.
Yeah, can I get some help over here?
My technical advisor. I'm trying to share this thing. I don't know what happened to it.
What?
Oh, have mercy. See this right here? Wait a minute. See it right there? I want to share it.
And the share screen. And then.
Then go over there. All the way over there. All the way on the corner. Okay. Detrell?
Yes, sir.
Do you all see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Speak, please.
Oh, certainly.
Yes.
So March is Women's History Month, and unfortunately, I didn't think of doing anything during the month of February, which should have taken precedence. But I wanted to do something special to honor the spirit of strength of the women in our family. So I thought it would be a good idea to put a sip and paint night together, and I presented 4 different options. And this image here is the one that received the most votes. It's actually a paint by number, so you really can't go wrong. And I've gotten quite a nice bit of responses from people that we don't often hear from. So we're gonna do this on Saturday night, March 27th. Everybody received a link where they could go to the website to order their supplies. Everything will be mailed to the person. The actual image, the canvas, the paintbrushes, and the paint. The only thing that's not included is whatever the person decides they want to sip on, be it water, be it something stronger, whatever the case may be. But it will be a night for us to come together and have a great time. And it's open to everyone. It's open to the men in the family, the women in the family, whoever wants to come out. So we're looking forward to having a great time.
Question.
Yes.
Water.
Water, if you choose. I got my ice water.
You don't drink water in this family?
You don't paint sober.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I do remember those family reunion, the hospitality room that never seemed to close.
I'm show you my.
You didn't have to BYOB because there was always plenty there for you to pour.
Okay, any other questions on our virtual sip and paint night? Okay.
I just encourage everybody to try to order your supplies as soon as possible. It will come to like $19, I believe. And that's so that you can get everything in time for the actual night.
Air restraint. I had no idea that it would be this hard.
Okay, we're listening to somebody's TV. Hello, Leslie.
Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late.
Mm-hmm.
Are your ears burning?
Those are the exact same ones I got.
I can imagine. But it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
Corliss, that's my firstborn daughter.
Oh, okay.
She's my firstborn child. That's my daughter.
I was gonna say, is there a son, a firstborn son I don't know about?
No. Because I don't think you'd ever met her before.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, I think everybody else knows her. I had to pull her teeth out to get her to come on the call tonight. So, but that's the church lady that we were talking about earlier. Okay, moving right along. Just to let you know, our scholarship fund applications will go out on April 1st. They are due back on June 1st. I'm just thinking about the monies we have collected to date. We're probably, the pot right now is probably kind of similar to what it was this time last year, but I'm hoping that'll pick up substantially over the next, before June. That's my hopes. There is more money laying out there. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Some people are out of work because of pandemic, but there are some people that has surplus money now. So therefore, I'm hoping they're shared with a nonprofit organization like ourselves. Remember, we are nonprofit. So when you file your taxes next month, don't forget about that. And for those who have already contributed to our scholarship funds and our seed money, thank you so far. Thank you so much. I forgot to say that earlier. But the applications are going out. The scholarship committee are going to work on what changes, if any, that needs to be done between there and the end of the month when I send it out on the first of the month. So you'll receive that. And for those who don't have emails, who we deem are active members, they will receive an application form in the mail for their children, grandchildren, or whatever. Okay, so I want to let you know that. Next item, we're at this point in time, we're scheduled still on track So I guess we are for family reunion 2022. Last month when we talked, I wasn't too enthusiastic about the possibility of having it next year, but with the fact that we do have a president now downtown here at 1600, you can see things have changed dramatically in the 52 or 53 days he's been in office. And of course, he's projecting as well as CDC also are projecting somewhat normalcy by, I believe he said July 4th, I believe it was. So that gives me a lot of hope for that we'll be able to move forward and have a reunion next year. But we'll see what the summer brings, and around September, October timeframe, we will make a decision. We, the DC chapter, Millennials chapter, and along with you all, make a decision as to whether to go forward with our reunion next year. Right now, after what I've seen the last few days from downtown here, I do feel good about going forward next year. Most people, many people in who are AARP eligible like myself have had at least one shot, and if in two, our cousin Jim Meekins, I'm struggling trying to get him a shot. Just in the last hour before I came on, I signed him up on another website, thanks to my daughter's help, for another site, because he's 82 years old. He needs to have his shot. And I'm disgusted that he has not heard anything back from the county. I understand he's a retired veteran and he's relying on those people to call him, but his phone is not ringing, and I'm not comfortable with that. So I'm going to be proactive. This is the second time I've sent in pre-registration forms to the county saying this man needs a shot. You gonna take care of that? Lord have mercy. I got to take 2 jobs. So
There's nothing happening at the VA. No.
He said, right. He just keeps saying he's waiting for them to call, waiting for them to call. They're not calling. So I'm going to be more proactive.
Jaden was calling and then he knocked me out.
You might need, we might need a mutual member. I can hear her mouth. I know her mouth when I hear it. Okay. So those of you who are going to get a shot, I hope you get it. And so therefore, in the long run, it's going to help all of us. And this might be just a thing of the future. Who knows, a year from now, we'll probably get another shot, because who knows what's going on in this world. But it's to stay alive. Let me tell you something. We were in Richmond over the weekend. Another friend, our niece's grandmother, buried her last Monday. COVID. This is real. I have a good friend here in Fairfax County. He says he doesn't know anybody that's had COVID or died from it. I'm saying, boy, I don't know where you've been.
Okay.
I know almost weekly. I know of somebody.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's where you are on that.
Jimmy.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you ask Jaden to unpin Mel?
I don't know what.
He pinned Melanie's picture, her screen.
I didn't know what was going on.
Jaden did it.
What?
So just go up to the 3 dots and unpin her screen.
I'm just on Facebook.
All right, we're good. Now Jimmy is pinned.
He on Facebook. Lord help me. See, Preston, this is what you need there in your house with you.
What?
Young ones like that can drive you.
Oh, no. I live alone and happily.
Hold on 1 second.
Amen.
I need an answer or text from Greg.
As this one stands behind me, talking about she wish she had some candy. And we both
Jimmy,
just
I got to tell you something, too.
I want ice.
Greg will be with us in 15. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You were talking about those vaccines?
Yes, sir.
Rich got both shots. Merle got both shots. I got both shots. Bob got his first shot. And Ray and his wife got their first shots.
Good. That's fantastic. See, they got the older people first. That's why I still haven't got my shots.
Greg's daughter, Greg got his both shots too. Greg's daughter, Leah, is a nurse now, right?
Right.
And she got us all in.
She is a nurse, and our scholarship fund helped her when she got out of college. So you can see where some of your dollars are going. I'm gonna start pointing that out a little bit more as we go along, because people need to understand that. And everybody's not gonna be as successful as she is, but I guarantee you, a large amount of the vast majority of them are successful. So I'm glad you said that. Thank you for letting us know about that, because that's very important. Greg will be with us just as soon as he gets home. Preston, you probably have an idea how far he is from home to church or church to home. So,
only a few minutes.
Yeah, he'll be here with us shortly. Okay.
I do take exception to the fact that you said that they got to the older people, because I got my first. I get my second on Monday.
Yeah, but you're in that category of special people. Special people.
I'm joking. I'm AARP too. I got my card.
Let's see how many people. Let's see. Corliss might be the only one on here.
Jaden.
He ain't even stopped drinking milk yet, so I know he's not AARP.
I'm not AARP.
And Melanie, yeah. Oh, Melanie, yeah.
I'm only like 21.
And Melanie. Everybody else is AARP eligible.
Look.
AARP is 55, isn't it?
No.
50. It's 50. I got mine.
It's 50.
I got mine at 55.
You lost 5 years. Okay.
Yeah, but wait, no. I'm 80 now. That was 30 years ago.
Now, let's talk line about your age.
They didn't even have AARP 30 years ago. Okay, let me move along. Just a reminder, some folks are saying they're not receiving the mail from me concerning whatever I send out. Miss West and Mrs. West, it's because it's in their trash basket in their email.
Hold on, who was missing?
Talking about Melanie?
Yeah, who was missing?
What happened?
Melanie, he talked about you.
What'd I do?
Your name, Mrs. West.
No. I guess he's talking about his wife.
Must be.
Okay. His wife and his daughter?
He talking about Misha.
Maybe.
Misha's not on the call. But it's just a reminder. Check your, and then too, it helps if you don't have 8 or 9 or 9 to 15,000 unread emails in your inbox. That also helps. So it's just a reminder. That's all. It's not criticism. It's just a reminder. Whatever Patrice is eating, it looked like it must be mighty good. Anyway, moving right along.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. You're fine. I'm just saying. I wish I had some. That's just a reminder. Okay,
I
the
can't
next,
listen
the
to
next,
them and you keep throwing stuff over here, Jemiah.
tell Jemiah stop throwing stuff over there. Anyway, next item is something that I brought up in a session in the last few weeks with two of our family members on the call here, and that is, I thought about the idea of these sessions, doing these sessions each month. Even though I touch on genealogy a little bit, I thought about the idea of perhaps each month highlighting at least one family member's accomplishments in life. Unfortunately, we don't hear the great things about people until they die. Especially if you're at a funeral, then you find out that so and so and so did all these great things in life. And it'd be good if you could learn about some of these things while they are living. So therefore, I decided that, and with their concurrence, that from Brian and Detrell, that we would try this for a while, spotlighting at least one family member each cousin's call. I feel that we should talk about the deceased and also the living people. Living people we need to know the good things that they are doing also. In other words, they were saying, give me my flowers while I can smell them. We need to compliment our family members that's doing great things uh, in life while they are here. So I was to touch on genealogy. I continue to work on genealogy quite a bit, and especially now that I'm shut in, cold weather, I'm going through my Aunt Laura's files and taking the information off there and putting it into our software so it'll always be there forever. But the person that we want to highlight, and by the way, each month we will highlight probably, today we're only going to highlight one person. So going forward, we're going to highlight, I would say, a minimum of two people. This will give us an idea of who our family members are, find out something about our heritage, and so forth and so on. So today, we're going to highlight Bernice Meekins' fortune. Um, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Hey, I want to share a screen. I want to see my document. I bet you. Where's my document?
Document. Which one?
I don't have it down here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I thought I had it down here. It's over here at LMM. Okay. Okay. Now, I want to share it, right? Let me see. I go down here to share, right? Click on that.
Screen. Share.
Okay. And then share. And then where's my document? Oh, right here. I don't see it. Where's my document? I don't see it down here. What did I do wrong?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. You probably can't share documents.
I did what?
You probably can't share documents. You can't.
Okay. This right here. I want to share that. Okay.
That's all I want to share.
What I need to do? I need to minimize this first, right? Yes.
Wait, no, wait. You'll exit.
Do what?
Press this.
Do that. Okay.
Go away. Press that in.
The share. Do what now?
Press this again.
This right there. Okay, I'm back to where I was.
Yes, sir.
It's not on my screen. You said it's on my screen now?
Yeah.
Can y'all see that document?
Yes, we see it.
Now you see why they're over here.
Too much,
Don't go nowhere because I'm gonna be showing some more stuff here in a second. But anyway, as you can see, Bernice Meekins' fortune. She died in 2008, age of 91. Attended Morristown School System, where she met her husband, William Jr. Came to proud parents of 6 sons, William, Merle, Preston Sr., Robert, Richard, and Raymond. Faithful member, active member of Florence Baptist Church in Windsor since 1948. And you can see the things that she was involved in: treasurer, trustee, mother of the church, member of the flower committee, benevolent fund chairwoman, and a member of the mother's board. Devoted Christian, served the Lord, her church, and her family. Retired from Mrs. Paul's Frozen Foods after 35 years as a supervisor. And then she continued, she was a doting grandmother, sincere friend, and active member of the Salvation Army, Keen Agers, and Bud Double Winslow Township Center. Her interests including traveling, crossword puzzles, knitting, cake baking, got knitting in there twice, crocheting, got cake baking there twice, sending cards and writing notes. These things brought much satisfaction and peace. She was an ardent collector of plates from all over the world. I had the pleasure of meeting her and knowing her in her later years, and it was a true joy. Unfortunately, we had one of those 6 boys on the call here, and that is Preston Sr. And Preston, you have the floor. You can say anything you wish about your mom, and of course your dad, and anybody in your about your family. You have the floor. Go ahead, please.
You have a picture?
Preston, go ahead, please. Preston?
He's on mute.
You're on mute.
Muted.
Can't hear you, Preston.
Okay.
I'll mute him. I'll unmute him.
Tap the screen and then you'll see the microphone at the bottom.
Ouch. It might be different.
He on his cell phone.
How's that?
That's good.
I was touching the microphone and it just wouldn't do it. Anyway, my mom was born April 1st, 1917. And her mom and dad her father's name was Osa Bells Meekins, and her mother was Ellen Lawrence. She had, I think it was 8 siblings: Aunt Fee, Uncle Os. These might not be in the right order.
It's okay.
Uncle Os, Martha, and Dick, Aunt Mary Lucy, Cora, Aunt Minnie, Earl, Uncle Bud. These are the nicknames that I'm saying too. And Robert, Uncle Bunny, and Alice. You know, she just passed last year. But that was the 9. Aunt Dick was a sweetheart. She died fairly young when you talk about the Meekins. She was only like 64 when she passed. That was one of my mom's favorite sisters. My mom was she was the queen of the roost in our house. When mom spoke, people listened. And she was such a sweetheart lady. I never heard anybody say anything bad about Bernie's fortune. She was just a nice lady. People used to drop in and see her, and she'd say, "Why don't they go home?" but because they would stay too long, they just loved to be around her. And the older my mother got, the more I loved her. And it was just that we grew together. We could talk about everything. Toward the end of her life, my brothers designated me to get her medicine and put it in the right container so she could get it. She had to take medicine in the morning and in the evening. And so I had to go to her house almost once every day just to make sure she'd take one of those medicines, the morning ones or the evening ones. And we just got to talking, and she would say, "You just come here to sleep in that chair, don't you?" And I said, "No, Mom. It's just that I get to talking to you, and I go to sleep in the chair, and the chair is too comfortable to get out of." But my mother was a jewel, and as Jimmy say, he knew her later in life, and most people knew my mother, loved my mother. She was just a sweetheart.
And
I can't hear you.
okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Had some business at the church to take care of it. How's everybody? Jimmy, I can't hear you.
Jimmy, are you talking?
Okay,
I can't hear you, Jimmy.
Okay, I'm here now.
Okay.
My technical person over here is muting me and unmuting me. So, Leslie, where are you? We can't see you.
I'm eating my dinner. I'm here.
Okay. I was getting ready to say, Preston, I thought do you want to say something about maybe some of your uncles and perhaps your brothers? For example, Richard.
Oh yeah, my mom had 6 children. You read the names off. I was going to say that, but you had read the names off in that biography there. Billy was the oldest. He died 2014. He had liver cancer. Then Merle, everybody knows Merle, and then me, then Bob, then Rich, and then Ray. All of us were in somebody. Was that on here that somebody asked about the military? Yeah, Detrell asked us. All of us were in the military except Ray. Billy was in the Air Force. Merle was in the Marine Corps. I was in the Army. Bob was in the Marine Corps. Rich was in the Air Force, and Ray didn't go in the military. And my dad, I don't know whether he told all the guys this, but my dad told me, he said, son, you don't have to go in the Air Force, or you don't have to go in the military. I said, but Dad, I ain't got no job. He said, go. He said, don't go. He said, we'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. He did not want me to go in the military, and I don't know why. I don't know whether he said that to all my brothers, but my dad didn't go. My dad worked at New York Shipbuilding Corporation. As a matter of fact, the one thing I remember about him being at the shipyard, he worked on the Kitty Hawk. Wow. You know, the big aircraft carrier? Yeah. He worked on the Kitty Hawk, and he went to see the launching of the Kitty Hawk because he had worked on it.
Was that in Newport News or was it up in Philadelphia?
No, it was in Camden.
Oh, it was in Camden. Okay.
It was called New York Shipbuilding Corporation, but it was in Camden, right on the Delaware.
Okay, let's talk about Richard, your brother Richard, because he has had a distinguished year. A distinguished military career. Touch on that for me, please.
Richard went to Maryland State University, and they told him he had to take ROTC. He said he didn't want to take it at first. And he took ROTC, which was Air Force ROTC, and he came out and he went into Air Force. And he said that was that when they made him take Air Force ROTC was the best thing that ever happened to him as far as his military career was concerned, because he went in as a lieutenant and came out as a lieutenant colonel. 26 years and some months. And he's still a colonel. What I'm saying is he is. You see?
Yeah, he is.
He's still a colonel. That's right. And Merle, that's what Merle called him, the colonel.
But you need to tell them about, them and Desert Storm, the Pentagon. Some
you know what? Listen, I went to his, I didn't realize it, how important of a job he had. But when I went to his, when he got out, what do you call it?
I was there too.
Like retirement.
His retirement thing.
Right.
And the colonel, the or the general, or whatever it was.
It was a general.
When he got out, they told how important of a job he had, because he went to, I think it was Oman, and he was the logistics officer. He said he had got everything. He got trucks, tanks, munitions. He was in charge of outfitting that thing before Desert Storm started.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't know about it because it was top secret what they were doing. You know, loading up that area so that when Desert Storm dropped off, he had everything, food, everything. He had, Rich said he had so much stuff he didn't know what in the world to do with before they, you know. And I didn't know about it until he retired.
Yeah, nobody did. I didn't either. Yeah, because he had told me, he said, at his retirement, he said he was responsible for everything that they had over there.
Everything.
They got
he was
it.
the guy.
For those who weren't in the military and are not aware of how important it was for a black man to become lieutenant colonel back in that day, that was unheard of.
Yes. Yes.
I spent 4 years in the Air Force. I never saw a black female officer, and rarely did I see a male black officer. Today we got Corliss's cousin, who's a female lieutenant colonel, and I want to highlight her as the months go by, because she's doing a fantastic job. I think in Japan now. I believe she's still in Japan. Journey Meekins, Bubba Meekins' daughter, one of his daughters. But back then, Richard, I don't know how he did it. I mean, that was unheard of. So I'm so proud of him, just as I am. Journey is today. Journey Meekins, Lieutenant Colonel Journey Meekins. I want to put up a something I want to show you. Here I am with these my kids, my grandchildren. Let's see here. Okay, let me
Herb, how you been?
Let me see here.
Can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Who were you talking to?
I was talking to Herb.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, now I'm gonna try to share the screen. Tell me if you see it. Wait a minute.
Jimmy, your wife is trying to get in. I just got the message.
Not her, it's those kids. Now that I need them, them knuckleheads are not here.
Her granddaddy.
I don't see. Where's my picture? Share. I don't want to see that one. Do y'all see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see if I can. Damn, it won't let me make it bigger. Oh, crap.
I can't read none of that.
I know you can't. I know you can't. I'm trying to make it. Wait a minute. Give me a second.
Got it. There you go.
All right. This is what Preston is talking about. This is a chart of Bernice Meekins. This is his family.
Yep.
And as we go down, you see children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, and second generation. And this is. I'm going to scroll over here. Okay. Now this is Bernice right here, and her husband was William Fortune Jr. And these are the children. As Preston was saying, these are. Excuse me. I'm one level. I got to go one level there. I got to go one level there. This is her siblings. Yes. Huh?
Grandma's in the waiting room.
Lord have mercy. I thought your knucklehead brother was taking care of that.
Look, I'm here.
Oh Lord. Well, she's gonna have to wait till, because I know You see why I drink? Anyway, press what?
Press participants.
Do what?
Press participants.
You talk so fast, I can't think that fast.
They're press participants.
Okay, now let me get this out of here. Okay, anyway, these are your uncles and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Mary Lucy, Ursula. You said Aunt Det. Her name was Martha. Cora, your Uncle Bud, and of course Greg's mom right here, and your Uncle Bunny. And then this is our guest right here, our cousin on the call here, and this is his late wife, and these are his children, Preston the third, wife here. I think this. Do I have the right name here for the other wife? Irene Lopez? Oh, you don't remember?
Press ain't even there.
He didn't.
Mr. Preston.
Anyway.
Can you hear me, Mr. Preston?
Anyway. Just say yes. Anyway, these are
Mr. Preston.
What?
That's
anyway,
an inside joke.
Anyway, these are his family, and then it goes on down. Grandchildren right here. These two boys right here are twins, and then this is his son Preston the second, and children. Gabriella, we met her at last reunion. She's at Georgetown, and Preston the third, and then the twins right here, as I said.
Justin Michael, Justin and Kyle.
Right, twins. They are in their 20s now. We saw them at the family reunions years ago, and they were little things.
Yeah, we used to bring them every time.
Yep, and this is what the Bernice Meekins family looked like.
Let me tell you a little story here.
Yes.
In 1952, our house burned down in Winslow Township. And it burnt all the way to the ground. It was just a pile of rubble when we went back the next day to look at it. And laying on top of the pile of rubble was a picture of Ellen Meekins
Lawrence.
Yeah. My grandmother.
That's right.
And it was unscathed. I mean, that whole house was demolished. Yep. And that picture was laying on top of the pile.
See, Bernice, I think, came from New Kent County in Virginia. Tell the story about the Meekins who migrated to Jersey from New Kent County, Virginia.
I don't know about them.
Okay, I'll tell you. So I'm younger than you. They migrated from New Kent, Virginia. And he mentioned Ellen Lawrence. Ellen Lawrence is one of her daughters lived next door to me in New Kent when I was a little kid, 2 years old to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. I didn't even know they were my cousins. But anyway, they moved to New Jersey and it has exploded. You would have thought they were Catholics, and I mean in a good way. Just a whole bunch of Meekins up there in New Jersey. A whole, well, you look at this. One lady, she's responsible for all these people.
Right.
That's a whole lot of people. You think about it. And then I think it was 8 or 9 or 10 of those children. And all of them had, I mean, 9? 9. So all of them had something similar to this. If I put that whole tree together, it'd be all over this room here. I mean, I mean that as a good thing. You see, see, it's just amazing. And just look at these names. And a lot of these names we don't have, especially the younger ones.
Right.
So that's why we always ask, please give us your information so that we can, the information will be here for the future, for future people. Now, before let me get out of this. Let me look at something else. I want to look at that. Okay, now.
I got one more thing. I told you, Jimmy, and I told D-Trail that Preston's son, my grandson, just got accepted at West Point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
That's for your family to know. Our family to know.
Okay, can you see that picture?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that's
all of them.
That's all. How many? You said it was 9?
9.
Okay, starting from the left, tell us who they are, if you can see them.
The left, that's Uncle Bunny. That's who's that?
That looks
my mom.
No,
my
you
mom.
got Cora,
And Aunt
Mary Lucy. In the back, you got
Aunt Dick standing out front. Uncle Bud in the back. My mom right there next to Aunt Dick. There was Uncle Oates with the hat on. And Aunt Fee on the end.
Right here.
Who's that next to Aunt Fee? Right there.
Glasses? That's my mom.
That's Alice.
That's your mom, okay. And that was Aunt Cora standing next to Uncle Bunny.
Yeah.
Aunt Minnie.
Aunt Minnie.
Now you can see this is Osa, the Osa that we know. That's his dad, right?
Yes.
Right.
And this lady right here, that's got to be Juanita's mom, right? Is that right?
Juanita's mom, right?
Yeah,
With that little one, Juanita's grandmom.
That's right, because they look just like her. And this is Jimmy Meekin's mother right here.
Yes.
Yep, Aunt Mary.
Yes. And see, some of these I didn't know. I knew him.
Okay.
But
and that's Uncle Bud. He died out in California.
California.
Right, exactly. Well, that's the clan there, and that's what I mean. It's just amazing. Let me show you another picture. Let's see here. Let's see here if I can figure out what I'm doing. Share screen, and now this is can y'all see that?
Yep.
That's this lady right. That's your mom. That's Alice, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And I don't know who this is.
Jimmy, can you?
I said, Bernice, that's your mom, Prince.
I think that's my mom.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your mom, and you got Aunt Fee.
Aunt Fee,
Aunt
right?
Fee.
And in fact, that's in front of Aunt Fee's house.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right, let me show you another one. Keep this up. I'll figure this out one day. This is
doing all right.
It's just a little bit better picture.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 9.
That ain't all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of whose birthday that was.
Huh?
Whose birthday was it? It was one of them's birthday. It was either
probably
your mom.
Probably your mom with the flower on.
Yeah. Okay. There it was.
Yep. Uncle Bunny, Aunt Fee, my mom, Aunt Alice, Aunt Minnie, and Aunt Mary Lucy.
These pictures, Jimmy.
I've just collected them from all kinds of places. Facebook.
Because that's a picture that I took.
Well, there you go. There you go. When I see something I think is important, I just try to.
I may have posted it at some point.
Yeah.
You know?
I had another picture here. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see here. I think this is it right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't think you can. I got to
not yet.
I got to press something else. I don't understand why. I don't. That's not what I'm trying to show. Share. Why is it I don't show all windows? Let's see here. I don't want to see that. I have a picture. I don't see it. I see it when I see it down here, right here. but I don't see it when I try to share.
Call the technical man.
Oh, somewhere playing, who knows? See, I don't, when I go to share, I don't see what I'm looking for. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Photos.
Yo, Press, did you have any symptoms after, any problems after that second shot?
I was just tired Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I had some muscle problems just one day. I took some ibuprofen and called it a day. I was in bed. When I got up, I was okay.
I was just tired Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I just sat around sleeping.
Yeah.
I didn't go nowhere.
I went to church Sunday, but you know, I was feeling better. I felt good.
Anyway, do y'all see that picture?
You need to blow it up.
Not big enough.
You must not. What is it? What does it look like? I don't think you see.
That's your family tree again.
Oh, so no, that's not what I want to see. I need my help down here, and they are gone. They have abandoned me. Anyway, Brenda, send one of them knucklehead kids down here. Help me come real quick. Because when I click on the picture I want to show you, I want to show this, and this will be the last picture I'm gonna show you. Again, they do this every day, 5 days a week. I do it once a month, maybe, if that. So
Jaden is on his way.
Okay. Now, he's supposed to be helping me. The child's attention span in this day and age is just, they got too many distractions.
Yep.
Okay. I want to share this picture right here. I can't share it. What I need to do? You take the mouse. Now I don't see the picture. Now the picture there's a picture right there. Now how come you?
And that's just me.
The picture showed right up when she came down here.
That's why she's a technical advisor and you just working there.
Okay. Starting from over here, can you see that person? Who's that? And Greg?
That's Martha.
Okay.
That's Dick.
Yeah.
That's my mom.
Yep. Now I don't know who that is.
I'll come to him. I'll come to him in a second.
Okay.
Okay, that's Ancor.
Okay.
And me.
Okay. This is his name is Lawrence. He just died last month. Anthony Lawrence. You remember Preston said his grandmother's name was Ellen Lawrence?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's one of the Lawrences from New Kent County. This picture was taken.
So that's one of my cousins.
Yeah, he died last month. He was 80. He's Deacon Anthony Lawrence from Ebenezer Baptist Church. He was about 88 years old. I think this was taken in front of Ebenezer Baptist Church.
I would think so.
It kind of looks like it to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, because they used to go back down to obviously after they moved to Jersey, would visit New Kent to see their relatives. And they probably were coming in, and when I was very little, I didn't know who these people were, and they didn't know who I was. But Anthony, he was a deacon at Ebenezer, and every time I'd go to Ebenezer in the last 15, 20 years, he would always be there at church service, and he always asked me about our cousin Jim Alfonso Meekins here in Maryland, and likewise. And Jim knew if he knew I was going down to Ebenezer, he said, "Tell Anthony I said hello." So, but Anthony, he lived a long, long, long time. He's a good-looking man, and so I wanted to show you his picture because he just passed away. So that's the last I have to show, and I think that's all I have to say about our cousin Bernice. And Greg, do you have anything you want to share, or Preston, before we move on?
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Okay. All right. Now let me see here.
One other thing. Jim, you
Mr. Preston.
together a meeting of the New Jersey people that were. Remember, you said we got a new chairman.
Yeah, we're going to schedule that. I'm waiting for her to get back to me with a date and a time. So we're
I was hoping she'd be on tonight.
I was hoping so also.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she had a scheduling conflict or something like that. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, who did I miss? I missed Greg. Okay, Gregory, you weren't here, but what I said earlier, each month now we're going to recognize at least one family member. Person could be living or deceased. It's important that we talk about the living also.
Yeah,
And I specifically asked Preston to come on tonight and talk about his mom, and of course I invited his brothers and to join us. So that's the segment that
I came in on.
Yeah. So at the end of the night, I want you all to give me your thoughts on that session, on whether you think it's good or whether we should just can it or not. But I think it gives us a insight into where we came from, where some of us came from. Okay. Before we get into the games, anything anybody want to talk about before we get into Brian West's part of the game, the night?
I'm good.
Okay. Okay, Brian, the floor is yours.
Brian went to sleep.
Try unmuting yourself.
All right. Now you can hear me. Can I get the co-host?
Yes.
All right, people, let's have some fun here for a minute. Decided on doing something a little different than what I've done in the past, but hopefully I won't need a technical advisor. And make this work here. Let's see. Screen sharing. All right. This game, since there are not too many of us, is based on your knowledge of course, entertainment, as always. I'm going to throw up a movie poster, and I'm going to ask you individually or as a group the name of the movie. You ready? All right, here's the first one. I guess.
First one, you got like 500.
Gave us all of them.
You got them all up there.
Okay.
Got my favorite movie up there.
Also got
Players Club.
Also got
Happy Feet.
Happy Feet. Thank you for dancing though, baby, on Happy Feet.
All right. Now, can you all see that one?
Nope. Still see
No.
all.
See them all.
Okay, hold on. I hope I don't
Give us the answer.
Let's see.
You know, you gotta wait till it come up. We still showing movies.
Don't need a technical advisor.
What are they supposed to be doing?
I don't need a technical
Who's that?
Did I miss? What is this?
Looks like you need a technical advisor, Brian.
Oh, Brian is showing us something.
You're telling myself I don't need one, but
Push
these things that I'm sharing, do they need to be on the desktop exactly?
Not really.
All right, let's try this again. Wow.
Open one at a time and then, or click one at a time and then try to share it.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Let me know if you all see a picture. You all see that?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Share your screen. Maybe that's why we don't see it. There you go.
Now you're talking.
What do you all see?
Yes,
Yeah.
we see it. We see one picture.
Right.
Miss Butterworth.
No.
Going with the wind.
Going with the wind.
Going with the wind.
Yeah.
Greg said it first. Okay. All right.
For my time.
Said Aunt Jemima.
Miss Butterworth.
That lady playing that role right there was the first Black woman to win an Academy Award.
An Academy Award. Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Was her name Hattie McDaniels or something like
That's
that?
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Greg.
Hey, you got to know a little history.
Did you know her, Greg?
No, I didn't know her personally. No.
Oh, next picture. This is what I get for being late to the meeting. You'll see a different picture?
No.
Preston, you look like you losing weight.
No, as a matter of fact, I gained it all back.
Oh.
I lost it when I was sick. I went down 30 pounds.
Okay. Okay.
And I gained it all. I was 286.
Okay.
Now I'm 278. I'm right back up
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah.
That's what good loving does for you.
No, that's what wanting good loving does to you.
Wait a minute. Good loving.
I just thought maybe they don't like people that they eat.
All of them again now, Brian. See them all again.
Let's go with this. Can anybody name the second picture?
Boys in the Hood.
Who's that?
Connie.
Mm-hmm.
She's still here? I can't believe she's still with us.
Back.
I'm not on mute no more. Yeah.
And anyone see the one with the penguins in it?
Happy feet.
Happy feet.
There you go.
Oh.
Everybody got that.
Happy feet.
The one with the Statue of Liberty is
The day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
okay.
The one that make me.
I can't even see that one.
You got to look for all the libraries in the big cities. Okay.
Second row, first picture.
Players
Players Club.
You can change that. Oh, here it is.
Detrell.
Yes.
The picture, not after the Harry Potter picture. I meant to take that out. You know what movie that's from?
Car wash. That's Daddy Rich.
I love you, Danny Rich.
Okay.
Here's my $2.
Colores.
That was some good music in that movie. Woo!
Yeah.
All right. Colores.
Who did you say?
The picture after car wash.
Where the heck is car wash?
Oh, this Back to the Future.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Put-
I wouldn't even see that one.
Patrice, can you name the picture with Jamie Foxx in it?
With who? Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, you all can see the titles, can't you?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I can see it.
Yeah.
I
yeah, I
don't
see
know
it.
what that one is. I don't think I've seen that movie.
The lady from the military. Do you know what that picture is?
Wait, what is it?
The lady in what?
The lady from the
Military.
military. The trail.
I see what it says, but I never heard of that movie.
Oh, I see.
It says
Is
Stealth.
it?
That's Jamie Foxx in the movie Stealth.
Yeah, never
Never
heard
seen
of it.
that.
Oh,
Either.
Mom is in here.
The next picture. Mel.
It say what? Guardians of the Glory?
Of the Galaxy.
Galaxy.
You've been
Never
drinking.
mind. Never mind. This is not working. Hold on.
You think?
I said, never
Why you
mind.
cut it off? I had to make it.
Never
I had to bring
mind.
it close so I can see it.
Wow.
The movies underneath them.
Wow.
That's a Guardians, isn't it?
It was Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Glory. Why? You know I wear glasses now, right?
Oh, do you?
All right.
Yeah.
I got something else on my sleeve. Hang on. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. You all are no fun. You have no sense of sympathy for the cripple, right?
Oh. Well, I ain't know to tell the trail say self.
Never heard of the movie.
Me either.
Gotta look it up.
All right. Let's.
Greg, why you looking like that?
Huh?
Why you looking like that?
I'm just looking. I'm just looking. That's all. Actually, deep in thought. Oh,
Oh
wow.
my goodness. Okay. Let's try something else here. Oh my God, I knew I should have got here.
I didn't know that you and Preston were first cousins.
Who? Me and Preston?
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. But Mr. Preston? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All his life.
Yeah, for sure.
I even know his middle name.
Yeah. And we got a new name for you, Mr. Preston. That's what that girl at the chat place kept calling you, Mr. Preston.
Which girl was that?
Huh? Remember when we got the cover? Because me and Press we got our shots at the same place at the same time. And remember the girl was kept calling you Mr. Preston?
Oh yeah, well.
And I was cracking up.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm old.
She kept saying Mr. Preston.
She was identifying my age.
Y'all send the picture up here.
Oh boy. We had so much fun there.
Oh yeah.
They're getting ready to stick us with a needle and we laughing at everything.
I see Teddy Riley, I see Method Man.
What you trying to do, Brian?
What are you doing? See the Commodores? I don't even know who that is. That's Michael or something. I don't know who that is.
I see
I see New Edition.
Knew you was gonna say that.
Oh yeah, Ronnie, Bobby.
Jeffrey Osborne.
This is not working. Never mind, y'all. I'm sorry. This is not working out.
Brian.
You need some technical assistance.
Brian, remind me the next time I can set up a practice session for you. I mean that sincerely. You know, just let me know.
Oh yeah.
I got here late. I wasn't able to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean before the meeting, like in between.
I know you're here about 10 minutes before we start. So my intent was to get on here then.
Okay.
Then I know my computer was going to have an attitude.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I've offered to help to set up test sessions for anybody who wants to do it.
Starting with you.
Yeah, starting with me. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. But
How
see,
about
I have two technical advisors here with me.
No.
And they are sharp.
With three, including my other grandson.
Brian, I could send Michaela to you.
You know what?
I can have her there by the next meeting.
I love you too. Why don't we just save this for next time?
Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, you can remove your sharing, and then we'll go ahead and go to. Okay. Thank you, Brian. Before we get ready to get out of here, your thoughts on the session that we did on Bernice Meakin's fortune. I, for lack of a better word, I'm just calling it family history for now. I'll come up with a better name going forward. Your thoughts on that? Did you think it's something we should try to continue? Or
I would say yes.
Yes, but can you show the picture early on so we kind of know who you're talking about?
Okay, I see y'all don't know how my daughter and I, we fuss all the time. But anyway, I ain't gonna say that in front of everybody.
Some of us are visual people.
Will it get Preston to come to more meetings?
Okay, I'll say that, Brian. Say it again.
Will these profiles get Preston to come to more meetings?
You gotta focus on his family.
I'm not gonna say anything.
We miss you. We miss you. That's all.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I thought it was informative, Jimmy. Like I said, I really didn't know that Preston and Greg were first cousins. I didn't realize that Aunt Alice and Aunt Fee were sisters. Didn't know.
Oh yeah, oldest and the youngest.
Alice and Aunt Fee. I'm talking about
and
that was
Bernice.
the oldest and the youngest.
Yeah.
And Fee was the oldest daughter, and Alice was the youngest.
Yeah. But I didn't know that your mom, everybody was all connected.
Yeah.
I always tried to figure out how everybody was connected. And then you mentioned Corliss and her cousin. Like, I know her cousin, and of course I know Bubba, but I didn't know that link.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
And I think it's a really good idea, Jimmy, because it's just like Detrell, she didn't know some things.
There you
and
go.
It kind of solidifies some of this family history, some people that they don't know,
Okay.
Now, me and Preston know a lot.
Learn one thing, it's worth it.
Oh yeah. I think it's worth doing every month. I really do.
So we're gonna. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Detrell, weren't you in Desert Storm?
Yes, ma'am. Why'd you ask that question?
Because he said that Richard prepared the.
I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about how I got injured as I was coming home because we were loading all of those munitions back into the carts. Into the crates to come home. And I'm like, you mean my cousin had a hand in me getting hurt? So I have to send him a text message tomorrow and make him laugh.
I
don't think you want to tell him that.
Richard, tell him about that.
Yes.
I'd love to hear that story.
Yes.
But for those who are not aware, his Richard Thomas Fortune that we're talking about has had cancer now for about 6 or 7 years. Yeah. He continues to battle it. And it's no secret. He's very open about his illness, and he's open about prayers needed. Of course, anybody's got cancer need prayers. But I admire this man so much. And the way he helped us at our family reunion 2 years ago in Jersey was remarkable.
As sick as he was.
As sick as he was.
Yeah.
And I tell
Jimmy, let me add something to what you just said.
Okay.
He was diagnosed with liver cancer in 2014. In May, no, in April, Billy was diagnosed with liver cancer in 2014 in May, and he died in November. And Rich is still here.
Yep.
Now I was at Richie's house last week, Thursday, I think it was, and the doctor, he had a telephone call with the doctor, and he had it on speakerphone. I was just sitting there listening. That doctor was so happy with where he was in his cancer. You know, the chemo was actually shrinking the tumors in his liver. She was so impressed with the way he hangs in there. Yeah. So just that was just a little addendum to what you were saying.
Yeah, Richie is just he's one of my all-time favorite people. And you mentioned in 2014, he learned he had contracted this cancer, and of course, Brenda and I lost our oldest son that June, and we took him to Richmond for the second funeral and burial, and Richie came down from Jersey and spent 2 days in Richmond to be with us, to support us. And clearly he was sick. There's no doubt about it, he was sick. Because when we left the reception, he said, "I'm going back to the hotel." He said, "Why?" I said, "Well, I was looking for a ride." He said, "I will take you back to your house." This is in Richmond home. And we got back there. He stayed there for a while. I will never forget that. But that's indicative of the type of person he is. And that was in 2014. So we will continue to pray for him. My wife is even fond of him because she knows he's a really, really, really good person. So we will continue to do this. For now, we're going to just do one person per month.
Can I interrupt for 1 second?
Yeah, of course.
I want to share something with you guys. I just pulled it up.
Yeah. No.
So this was at the reunion, and I was so tickled.
Oh, that's what he was dancing.
I was so tickled that I had to record this.
Look at him go.
I remember that.
And he just kept on going, didn't he?
That's a classic. That's a classic.
I don't hear any music.
I'm going to see him Monday. I'll tell him about this.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
No, y'all need to send him a copy of it.
You didn't need music. You didn't need music. You got to remember, he's a fraternity man. He was.
Oh, okay.
That's classic.
Every time I think about that time, I laugh. That was such a nice, as sick as he was.
Exactly. So.
Okay. All right.
Okay, what I want to say is thank you, Brian, and I'm open to suggestions on changes we could make to our cousin's call, improvement, deletions, or whatever. If you have any, let me know. If you don't have any tonight and you think of something, just send me an email and we'll consider it. This is not the executive committee's Zoom call, Cousins Night. This is our session. It is for us to do whatever we wish to do. Anybody. If someone wants to host, you're welcome to do that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask Corliss if she will assist us next month or the month after. Whichever one is best on your schedule, whichever date.
Assist you with what specifically?
If you want to do the games or music, or if you want to host the whole thing, you tell us.
Can I suggest a game? When my job, we have virtual happy hours. We use
Hold it. Maybe Corliss can host the whole thing, and Pineapple, you can do the games.
Okay.
Corliss?
That's fine.
Okay.
That worked.
Okay, so we April the 9th? So y'all don't know my daughter. When she said, "Oh," that means she's thinking about a lie. That's the church lady.
That's why I won't be in town, but I can do it. I mean, I can do it.
What I told her.
I won't be in town, but I can do it from there.
Okay.
That's fine.
So
that's the week of Easter, right?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. Okay, so rather than you hosting it, Corliss, why don't you do May? Because I want to. I'm going. I tell you what. I got a question for you, Corliss.
Okay.
And I'm gonna rely on you. I would like to highlight Journey Meekins next month. Now,
Okay.
who's the best person that? Well, probably her dad, Bubba, can give me
Yes.
a good
Yes.
write-up on her background.
Yes. Yes.
He's not going to come on here because he probably doesn't know how, and that's not a knock on him.
Right.
But
Right.
but maybe your mom could maybe, and this is a question, or you could to do something similar to what Preston did in talking about Journey, or anybody else, I
Right.
mean, maybe one of her siblings.
Yeah. Yes.
So would you give that some thought as to who would be the best person? I will ask Bubba to give me a write-up, okay?
Okay.
And what I'll do is, because I want to, maybe we can do a deceased person, then a live person, and rotate each month. So Leslie, why don't you do the games next month? And Corliss, we'll see you in May. Not see you in May. We're looking forward to you in May to do the games portion. All right.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
and I say this because Corliss did it a couple of months ago, and Leslie, this is the first time she ever been on here. Keep finding excuses. So it's time for me to put her away. Is this no slack? Now you have to do a whole lot to beat Corliss and Brian. I tell you that right now.
Okay, you cut me off, but I'm good.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm good. So I was saying that my job, we have virtual happy hours, and we use the Kahoots app to play games. I don't know if y'all have heard of that.
Oh, but
everyone, as long as everyone has a cell phone, we're good.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So next month, I'll highlight the person will be Lieutenant Colonel Journey Meekins. I'm going to get research information from her dad, and maybe Corliss mom or Corliss can come on and embellish what we know about Journey. I think it's important. And
is it possible that Journey can join us?
I don't know what the time difference in Journey.
Right, that I don't know.
Oh, where is she?
I think Japan, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, but I'll ask her dad that. I mean, she's a biggie. I mean, if she needs to stop, I saw a picture of her the other day. They were doing something with some C-130 airplanes and stuff. I'm saying, wow. And when I met her 2 years ago, as she was getting ready to go overseas, I was surprised at how short she is. Lieutenant Colonel. I thought no, she's short and attractive young lady. So good. That's wonderful.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
FYI, it's 9:50 here. It's 11:50 a.m. there.
What are you trying to say?
Okay.
So she'll be at work
the next day.
But again, she's the boss.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw her last month. She got a plane to take her somewhere. A military plane. If she can get a plane to take her over here somewhere, she can stop and get on this call. If
she wanted to.
She's not that type of person. Yeah. So anyway, we'll look forward to doing that. If for some reason we can't do it, we'll just shift it around. Preston, you were getting ready to say?
Yeah, I got to tell y'all something. I'm sitting here with Rachel muted. Rachel Maddow, muted. I gotta stay up until midnight to watch her now.
Well, that's called DVR.
Right.
No, she comes on again at midnight.
I'm saying DVR. You should have DVR'd at 9 o'clock and you could watch it now.
Don't make no difference. I still gotta watch it later.
Wow.
Folks, thank you. If we don't have anything else, I'm gonna say sign off. This has been a special night and that we recognize Mrs. Bernice Meekin's fortune, and we learned some more information. I kind of wish that more people had not been on here to learn about their ancestors, and maybe this word gets around. Maybe we'll get more people to attend. Okay.
Maybe put it in the email that we're doing this.
I did put it in the email.
Oh, sorry. I didn't read the email.
You see what I see? You see what I see? You see? My own child.
At least she didn't lie about it. I told you my cousin don't lie.
Thank you, Melanie.
I'm not sure she's my child. I keep telling her I'm gonna take her mom to paternity court.
Oh, it's 51 years too late.
Right.
Get all my child support money back. All $15 a week.
That's okay.
$15 a week. I want my money back.
Oh, God.
Okay, folks, thank you so much. Please have a safe month. If those of you who haven't had your shots and you need them, I hope you get them. And wear your mask, do everything that CDC says. And if we do that, I think we'll be okay. And if you get your stimulus money, I don't get any. I don't know why. They say
You make too much money.
No. Believe me, that's not the case. I got it last year, but this year, not a penny.
No.
There's a reason.
I'm going to say so long, everybody. God bless you all.
Be
All
good.
right.
Bye.
See you, Mr. Preston.
Y'all be good. Patrice, Corliss, I tell you who's been quiet. It's been Herb. Herb ain't said a word all night.
No, he hasn't.
He's gone, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
I
gone.
don't see him. He's gone.
Well, everybody should be able to get their shot because the president said he got 100 million doses coming.
That's right. That's right.
So everybody should be able to get yours.
Exactly.
You know, who hasn't got them? I got my 2.
I don't have mine.
I haven't
Well,
got
Everybody that wants it, they should be able to get it.
You were saying, Patrice?
I was saying I haven't gotten mine as well.
Your age, you're young. You're
We
young.
too young right now, Patrice. We
That's
too
why.
young. That's 21-year-old, right, Corliss? We
That's right. That's right.
That's 20-year-olds.
All right, Patrice, tell your mom, your aunt, we say hello.
Will do.
We miss seeing them. And we're gonna have to do a Woodson at some point in time. So we're gonna need their support.
Yes.
Okay? Y'all be
Gotcha.
good.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.